Season 5 of The Score, the Team Roping Journal's podcast, where we cover the roping industry from top to bottom. This is where the team roping world talks. We talk through tough subjects, we talk big wins, and we talk real issues affecting the community. I'm your host and editor of the Team Roping Journal, Chelsea Schaefer.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna back with another bonus episode of The Score. For this week's team roping tip, we have the newest roping.com coaches Cody and Wesley Thorp talking about how you should set up your practices to maximize your time in the arena, basing it on the cattle that you've got to rope and what your horses need. If you want more team roping tips, head over to roping.com and sign up for a membership today. You can save 15% off when you use the code THESCORE15. In addition to thousands of videos and exclusive roping films, members get private access to world champion coaches like Jake Barnes, Matt Sherwood, 26-time world champion Trevor Brazil with his training partner Miles Baker, and more every day. You can take advantage of the step-by-step tutorials, run critiques, private members-only Facebook group, live video demos, and other benefits available exclusively to roping.com members. I hope you all enjoy this episode. Here's Cody Snow and Wesley Thorp.
I think it's important when going into a practice to know what you're going to get out of it. If the steers are slow or fast or whatever the conditions are, just try to set up your practice the best for that situation. So if steers are slow and I'm not going to get a whole lot out of it for myself for a realistic practice, I'm going to go slow and get my horse's fundamentals correct. I'm going to slow everything down, make sure everything's feeling good at a slow pace. I'm not going to try to go 4 flat just because I'm catching up to the steer to be 4 flat. I might still go 8 on the steer, let my horse relax, catch up, and know their job. I think that's big. You can get a lot of practice on slow cattle or fast cattle too, but you don't want to also see fast steers way out there and try to go be 6 flat every time, and maxing your horse out every run. So I just think that it's important to show up with a purpose and set your practice up for success.
Yeah, you just want to maximize the opportunity that you have, but based off the setup. Like today, the ground's really deep. It's really fresh muleys and old roped out steers. So obviously it's not what we're going to compete on. So I wanted to really make sure I had control of my horses today. They were responding to me. Maybe pass up a few throws, make sure they're underneath me, moving with the pace of the run, real forgiving. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice little things, but today I wasn't really hard on myself with my roping. I'm not going to sit there and beat my head against the wall for the way I rope if I'm trying to get something else out of it. So you got to know the difference of when you're trying to improve something with your roping or your horses or what you're trying to get out of it. So for me, I usually keep it completely separate. If I'm roping for myself, well then I'm focused on my roping, how everything's going. I'm going to hold myself accountable. But if I'm working on my horses, making sure they're in my hand, maybe playing with something on my swing, tweaking something, I'm not going to hold the percentages as accountable as I normally would. So you just got to kind of know the difference. That way you can kind of keep it, know what to reflect on and know what you're really trying to work on each time.